What is up? Welcome back to OTH Gamer. Today we're talking about the Wolverine Wishlist. What claws do I want? What abilities do I want? What suits do I want? So a lot of these things are going to be actually already confirmed, but I do have a couple in the bag that I just haven't seen them and I just haven't heard anything about them. So let's get straight to it. First of all, they just dropped a trailer for the deluxe edition. So let's take a look at that because it's glorious and it actually shows quite a bit. Classic suit, first appearance, leather suit. I forget what run that is, but that's the comic run where they're all wearing leather. Age of Apocalypse, different claws, hollow claws, savage suit, the Night Hunt suit, serrated claws. This game looks incredible. I can't wait to play it. I think it's going to be straight up badass. Well, that being said, let's jump straight to it. So, first things first, we have the Marvel Tokon suit. The Marvel Tokon suit's going to be real fun to play with because it's animated and it looks great. It's a really good looking suit for the game, actually. The next one on the list is the movie suit from Wolverine and Deadpool. Pretty sick. The only thing I'm not really a fan of is the sleeves. I wish I didn't have the sleeves on there, but it is what it is. Classic blue and yellow. You know it's going to be in there. I kind of wonder what claws are going to give you, and I kind of wonder if it's going to be the classic animated or the regular one. Wolverine in the tank top and jeans. Very classic look. Doesn't get more badass than that. It'd be really dope if they gave us Hugh Jackman, but I doubt it. Another classic look with the jeans and the leather jacket. The only thing I will say about this is, I don't know if you guys remember the Spider-Man games. Remember that in Spider-Man 2, whatever costumes you unlocked or whatnot, there was color variations. You would have like 3 or 4 different color variations for each suit. I kind of wonder if they're going to do that with this, because I think that would be really cool. Because that way you have different suits, but then you also have different color variations with each suit. So for instance, with this, you'd have the leather jacket and jeans, the light brown with the light blue jeans, but then you might also have black jacket with dark blue jeans. You know, whatever other color schemes you can think of. But things like that I think would be, you know, really a plus to the game, to the experience and the cosmetics and whatnot. Let's crack on a little bit. So after that, we're going to have Patch. Patch is going to be a sick outfit. And again, with the color variations, even though his classic thing is the black pants and the white jacket, I'd love to see him in all black. Love to see him in all white. This is the one I'm really excited for. The Ultimate Suit. The Ultimate Suit is absolutely just balls to the wall sick. If you don't know about the Ultimate Suit, in the comics run, that's when in the Ultimate Universe, Wolverine was the Winter Soldier. Like, all that red you see on his costume, that's actually a big red star. It's pretty sick. His cowl as well, it's like a full mask. So it covers his mouth and everything too. Speaking of the masks and the cowls, the cowl, apparently in the game, is a separate entity from the suit. So, for instance, let's say you're putting this on, you can rock it without the cowl completely and just have them barefaced, or you can throw the cowl on. It's a separate thing. Just like the claws, technically. Now, the claws, you can mix and match them with the suits. You don't have to wear the right claw with the right suit. You can always mix and match. But there is an option that you can click it, and it'll give you like the full matched out outfit for the whole thing. So after the Ultimates, we have the Age of Apocalypse. Bam! Look at that thing. Super badass. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this comic run, but I am a huge fan of that suit. I'm a sucker for black and red. Now, here, this is the deluxe, the exclusive edition. This is where everything that you get for the pre-order and whatnot. There's a couple things I'm going to talk about briefly here, but we'll get into it after. Look at the different sets of claws on all these guys. It's something a lot of people didn't notice at first, but it's there, dude. Like the leather suit, his claws are thinner. They're a little longer too, and they're kind of curved. The Night Hunt suit, you just saw it in the deluxe trailer, serrated, which was actually on my wish list, so I'm happy to see that it was there. The Savage Hunt suit, which is an original Insomniac suit. It's not from any comic run. It's not from anything. Is super badass looking, and I love the red eyes. It's very X Force with the red eyes and whatnot. It's pretty sick. And then the Age of Apocalypse suit. The Age of Apocalypse suit is, look at those claws. They're thick. They're like dense. They're heavy. It's pretty badass. And that being said, this is pretty sick. I mean, all of the Night Hunt suit is also an original suit from Insomniac as well. So that's gonna be real interesting. This one right here, golden brown, that's gonna be a go-to for sure. The golden brown suit is something I've been waiting to put on, and I love that you see it for a second in the first trailer. The Dark Claw suit. Dark Claw suit is heavy wishlist territory. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Dark Claw suit, that's when Marvel and DC had like a crossover universe. It's a pretty fun comic series. Not great, but it's very interesting. The characters that we got out of that, like we got the Super Soldier or whatever, which is basically Superman and Captain America put together, and it was like Captain America with a Superman shield type thing. It was nuts. But Dark Claw is Wolverine and Batman put together, which, I mean, look at this guy, sick as hell. That suit looks incredible. And you know what? Even if they want to drop the cape and just give me the suit, I'm fine with that. And then to top it off, look at those claws, man. Those claws look absolutely insane. That looks just so good. And then you have the little gauntlet spikes or two. Bam. OG classic. Let's go back a little bit. I actually hit skip by accident. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Boom. Weapon X. Look at that bad boy. That's just beautiful. Now for this, like I said, the helmet would be your cowl, and then you'd be like naked running around in shorts or whatever. But that's dude, that's gonna be a classic. This is gonna be a fun one to run around in too. The other thing about the cowl system, I don't think I mentioned this, is that those casual suits or whatever, like the one you saw him in the Princess Bar, where he's got the cowboy hat and he's in the flannel or whatever, that's also considered your cowl. So you could do no cowboy hat or with the cowboy hat. It's kind of like your headgear is optional, and I like that. I love like deep cosmetic customization. I like being able to change it up and everything. Keeps the game fresh. Now this isn't confirmed, but I would love to get that Evo suit in there. The Evo suit is such a good suit. It's nice, clean lines, good vibe. Look at that thing, man. He looks sick. It's like a big old warning sign. Warning, don't fuck with me. Now, the next suit, there's a suit like this in every single game that has suit options. Ugh. It's gross. I hate it. I don't even like looking at it. I don't even want to talk about it. This is Fang from some comic run that I just don't care about. It's just ugly as hell. And from what I heard, the people that got to like play it and see it, all of you saying they're all like, no. He looks like a buffoon. I don't like it. Let's keep going. Boom. The Madripoor suit. That's gonna be pretty sick too. So the Madripoor suit is like a ninja outfit basically. He's got like black paint across his eyes. It's all black outfit, sleeveless, red belt. I'm interested to see what claws go with this, if any. I think there should be some claws that go with this, like some like katana style blades or something. I don't know, but it's a pretty sick suit. Now, this next one is kind of a double thing. It's like a wish list thing, but I also know that it's on there. But what's on the wish list is a little different. The Team X suit. The Team X suit is in the game. We've already seen it in the gameplay. So, yes. But that's like Insomniac's Team X suit. Wishlist, I want that Team X suit. I want the shoulder pads. I want those red goggles. I want that to be my optional cowl, the red goggle thing. Like, Team X suit is hard. And a lot of people forget about that. But last, but damn sure not least, the biggest, the baddest, the illest Wolverine outfit out there. Let's go, baby. The X-Force Wolverine. That is just peak Wolverine right there. Black and gray, red eyes. Oh, sick. Absolutely sick. So badass. So, that being said, these are the suits that some of them are in the game for sure, other ones are not. It's a big toss up whether or not it's going down. And I wonder if they're gonna. The reason I went back to this trailer is to show you guys some of this. Hold on. Where are we at? Okay, so we can get a look at some of these blades. Because they got some good looks at some of the blades in here. I wish you could see his, because his looks super interesting in the deluxe, the one sheet. Now hold on. Look at those. They're thick. They look like arrows, dude. Like, look at the tips on those. They look like they shoot arrows or something, you know, like. And also, it's cool that it's like a mechanism that like it just shoots out of the air. So it's a very like interesting suit. Another thing you can notice is the hairstyle is different for all these suits. So the Age of Apocalypse one, he's got those big ass chops. He's got the long sweeping V hair, you know, like the regular Wolverine would have it. You know, it's pretty sick, dude. It looks now. Wait, that was pretty sick. Hold on, trying to get it. Boom. Those are the hollow blades. The hollow blades come with the Savage suit. I think they're really good looking. I think that's a really cool style of a blade. It would be interesting if the blades gave you like a specific edge in combat, like each blade did something different. But unfortunately, from what I heard, they don't. They're strictly cosmetic. They don't really do anything. It is what it is. But also, like, how much more beastly could you make Wolverine? You know, how much more badass can you make this guy? The Savage suit is a real good looking suit too. I like it a lot actually. Like, look at that thing. That's pretty sick. So that's pretty good. And like I said, that's an original outfit along with this. The Night Hunt. Boom. Serrated blades. That was big on my wish list. I was kind of hoping that they would have this. I was actually kind of hoping the serrations would be on the other side of the blade, like the side that he's like, you know, really cutting with. But whatever, they're there. I like it. And honestly, this Night Hunt suit, I like it too. And you know, it's another original design. It's not bad at all. I really mess with it. It's a good looking suit. Oh boy, here we are. Incredible suit. That is the first appearance suit. The reason they call it the Incredible suit is because that's when he fought the Incredible Hulk. So, Incredible suit, Incredible Hulk. There you go. Bing bam. Moving on. Another thing I really like is, like I said, like the hairstyle change from costume to costume. Because if you look at the top right, the leather suit costume in that comic run, his hair was kind of slicked back. It's still long and still sweeping on the sides, but it's more of a slick back look for him. It's not like the Age of Apocalypse thing where he looks like he just pulled both sides of his head. You look at Ace Ventura or something, it's crazy. But yeah, that's just, you know, top tier stuff. Hold on. Here we are. As far as abilities go, I'm really shooting for. I like traversal stuff. I'm big on that. I like defensive things. I really hope that there's like a parry instant kill or like a dodge instant kill or both. Another big thing for me is the Berserker stuff. I really want that to be like top notch. Like the Berserker stuff should be like, you know, the main focus of this whole game. But I really hope that the fighting is so with Spider-Man. You almost had like a limitless amount of fighting and gadget and this and the other. Wolverine, you didn't really use gadgets, so I'm kind of hoping that he just gets a lot of like attack stuff and like crowd control stuff. So, like, imagine you get surrounded and you can just like stab this one dude, throw him into another dude, and then grab him by the foot and swing him around or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I would do if I was Wolverine. You know, like if I had extra strength and some claws, I could just put into somebody. But it's a big thing for me is the Berserker thing. I really want them to nail that. Like I want them to make you feel powerful. You know, you want to feel like Wolverine. This part of the trailer is actually one of my favorite things. The part where he climbs up and he kicks him off, but he dives after him and he catches him in midair. I really hope that that's some kind of like legit. Look at this, boom, bam. I hope that there's tons more of that. And there's more combo stuff that you can do while you're in the air. Like maybe you can throw him at another enemy or something. As far as abilities go, I'm not too picky about it. But like I said, I'm a sucker for traversal and making your life what is it? What do they call it? Quality of life type things. Like I want to feel strong and I want to be able to move. That's where I'm at. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's on your wish list? What did I miss on yours? What do you think I missed on mine? Let me know in the comments. And as always, like, follow, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Work hard, you game harder. Peace.